You know, here's the thing about like the turn. That's a great question,
Or do
Jim.
they play
No,
better?
no, I loved your question
Yeah.
because you used a word called the turn,
Yeah.
right? When we beat Fresno State, I told them you got into the turn because you defeated a culture. Fresno State's a culture, right? And that's a very, very strong culture. And they've done a lot of things over a lot of years. And everybody knows when you say Fresno State, what type of team you're going to have. I said, you got into the turn. Now, the hardest part is going out of the turn. Right? Into the turn is one thing, right? And when you talk about NASCAR, you're talking about race car driving, not many crashes happen into the turn. It's as you start to go around it and start to come out of it, that's the hardest part to finish that curve. I think our offensive line has made huge strides, huge strides. And especially you got two freshmen on the right side. I think Daniel has provided a little spark. That does not mean Sam Schluter's not going to continue to play at some point. Daniel's got to continue to get better. If you watch the film, there's times you're like, wow, this guy's dominating. And then you times like, he looks like he's lost and just lost, looking around, looking for Coach Callahan. That's what happens when you play a true freshman lineman. But again, I've said before, if he's going to make a mistake, at least you got to run like literally around him to go get somebody. You can't go through that man, right? And that had helped us a little bit against them. I would say that. I mean, you run for 170 some yards against Ohio State, and you have the freshman Big Ten Player of the Week and Mohamed Ibrahim, and everybody's like, who? That's a good thing. And you're starting to see all these freshmen and all these young players step up and become these recognizable players, and you start looking at them and they're thinking they're all young freshmen. So I think we took a step. Do I think we're out of the turn? No. I think our offensive line is in the turn, and maybe we went 10 feet farther into the turn, but we have a long way to go in developing that from what my expectations are of a Big Ten offensive line consistently winning at a high level.